Welcome to another episode of Average Dude Riding Hard Trails. Today is a special episode because today I am selling my trusty steed. The problem is I need a new one. Like Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm gonna get rid of the old one and buy a much younger model. She's been a beauty. I've ridden her harder than I've ridden your mother, but today is the day. I am buying a new one, and I don't have enough space in the garage for all the hose, so this one's gotta go. Now, I'm gonna take you through this bike and what you could potentially have. And for that, I will need a model. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna need to select the right outfit here. This one's good. I've sold a bunch, but let's try something. Ooh, just as good. I've sold a bunch of these. You could buy one if you want, but let's try something else. Okay, great pick, but let's try something else. Oh, fuck yeah! Alright, here's the story about this bike. I bought this beast in 2017 on an impulse buy, and it has pointed my life in the right direction. And maybe if you buy this bike, it could point your life in the right direction. After all, look around. Do you see any women dancing in a bikini at your house? And even if there was a woman in her bikini, be honest. How many pounds is she? And do you really want to see that dancing? Now, if you're wondering, how hard is it to get a girl dancing in a bikini for your YouTube video? The answer is not very hard if you're the owner of this bike. If you own this bike, you can convince any girl to do just about anything. It's probably the top reason you should own this bike. So what is this bike? I'm so glad you asked. It's the 2017 Kona Operator. The best bike ever made. Now it's time to get into the specs. Feast your eyes on the RockShox Boxer RC. It's a coil spring with 200 mils of cushion for the pushing. And in here is the red spring. And it can handle a rider anywhere between 160 to 180 lbs. But if you need something that can handle a few more lbs, I could have you covered. Because I got the blue spring, and that thing could handle a bitch anywhere between 180 and 200 lbs. But anything more than that, and you're on your own, bro. Now, let me take you to the rear suspension, where we have the RockShox cage, 200 mils of travel. And it's got a 425-pound spring on it. And if you need any more than that, good God, man, it's time for an intervention. Now, when I bought this bike, I immediately upgraded the brakes to the Shimano Saints. At the time, these were the best brakes money could buy. I mean, I guess I knew I would be saying, squeeze those brakes like you squeeze your butt cheeks in prison. Oh, fuck yeah. The wheels, these bad girls are 27.5 front and back. The rims are Sunring Le MTX 33. They're amazing. The hubs are Formula. And the front wheel, well, this girl, she is super true. But the wheel in the back, she's a bad girl and has a bit of a wobble in her. But she's good to go for a summer of fun. Just like your mother. Oh, fuck yeah. But seriously, long term, you're gonna want to replace this one. And now it's time for the drivetrain. This drivetrain is like a girl with an STD. Sure, she's rideable, and she's a good time, but that left crank is bent like it's got a bad attitude in the rear derailleur. She's wheezing through her last days. If I was keeping this bad girl, I would be replacing the drivetrain, but I've priced her to accommodate for a little extra baggage, just like your mother. So in summary, I'll say this bike was amazing. The best purchase I have ever made. And I need her to go to a good home. And if you're willing to take care of her and give her all the maintenance she needs, she could be yours. The frame is great. No cracks. The suspension, bouncy. The front wheel, amazing. And these brakes, well, the only thing these brakes can't stop is your mother on the way to the buffet. The back tire has a bit of a wobble in it, and as I'm recording this, she's not holding air very good. So, I'm gonna sweeten the deal. I'm gonna throw in a fresh tire, but you have to put it on because I hate putting on rubber. Oh, fuck yeah. And I'll say it again, the drivetrain needs replacing. So, you could change the shifter cable and make it work for a summer, but I'm not keeping any secrets from you. Replace that shit. Okay, so this bike, she's available for sale over on Pinkbike. So if you're interested, go over there and have a look, and even if you're not, the pictures are pretty good. I hope they get to stay. Oh boy. Anyways, I'd love to continue making these type of videos, so it's pretty easy for me to get my hands on bikes like this, but it's pretty hard for me to get my hands on girls. So maybe, put a comment in the comment box that's nice. Don't be an a-hole. Also, buy the merch. That can't hurt. Buy the merch. Buy the merch. Buy the merch.
Your father would be so proud.